So it's a Monday morning. It's very sunny. It is very hot. Lagos is burning. We're actually going to buy food. So there's this place in Ogba that my husband has been taking us to buy food. The first day we went there, we're just driving, like I was on my phone, and then I lifted my head up and the area looked so different. I was like, where are we going to? So we're going to Ogba. I'm like, who just wakes up in the morning, leaves their house all the way and starts driving down to a completely different location just to buy food? Anyway, we buy food from there, like play. The road is smooth, it's easy. There's usually no traffic, so we get there very quickly. Usually when we're going to buy food, I think on our way back or on our way there, we usually pass the street that I grew up in. And anytime I pass that street, I always look there. And in my last video, I think Moby had Ghanaian food. A couple of people were saying, oh, they lived in Ogba. If people mentioned their areas where they lived in Ogba, so I'm going to take you guys to the street where I lived in. I lived in Shorteria Street in Ogba, and that's where I practically grew up for the most part of my life. I think we moved from there. I was done with secondary school. I'm not even sure when we moved. Yeah, my dad built and then we moved. So I told my husband, I'm like, you know what, let's just go into the streets. I just want to see what it looks like and see if I would see any familiar faces, and then show you guys the building I grew up in. It was a flat. I think, was it 3 flats? I think it was 3 flats. But it had this really small parking space, very, very small, narrow parking space. And my dad had 3 cars at some point. So it was so stressful with other neighbors. I remember in the morning, people would come and knock and say, come and remove your car. Oh, come and remove your car. It was so narrow, like very narrow. You would see like 6 cars parked, and then you have to now start pulling. My dad had a pickup. He had a 505 and then he had a 504. I think we sold the 504 first, and then we had just the pickup and the 505. So yeah, just remembering all of these things. But yeah, so we'll go into the street and then I'll just show you guys what it's like. That's it, Shorteria Street. There was a woman here that used to sell corn, antipat. All the shops were not there before. Looks so different, yes. Is it?
I'm not even sure.
I'm not even sure. It has changed. This place wasn't here before. I'm not sure. This is supposed to be Mama Funke's house. It's so different. People don't get shop here. This place was Mama Funke. This one's they are abroad now. They've gone to stay with their children in America. This was their compound. The woman was selling coke. This should be my compound. Yeah, this is my compound. Pause. So this is my compound. This is the narrow parking space I was talking about. But the building is so different. The building had stones on it before. It's looking as if they scraped it. But this narrow place is where everybody in the compound used to park. So in the morning, they come and remove your car. Come and everybody start driving out. Driving. You drive out until the first person then drives out. Number 8. Okay, I didn't even remember the number. Wow. Then there used to be a place we used to make our hair somewhere. Okay, there was a barbing shop here because when I was in secondary school I cut my hair here. That was the first place I cut my hair. There used to be some weird guys. Then they used to call this place, starts from K. They were selling water. They had some notorious sons like that. One of them used to come to that barbing shop to disturb me. Here, I don't know if they are still here. And we used to make our hair somewhere here. There's a passage out here that leads you out to. There's a passage out here. So if it's not here, there's even a school now. And then on days when I go all the way to do my hair, I'll come down to this place where they are selling provisions. That's where I used to come to retouch my hair. Everybody's favorite sweet sensation. Even when I put to someone says she remembers that sweet sensation. This is where they buy their pottage. So good. Now there's the first story. Guys, good morning. So it's a brand new day. Today's Tuesday. I'm the only one in my house, and these are priceless moments. So and I think my house smells so much nicer in the morning because the windows have been closed, so it's like the diffuser, the air freshener, everything is so, it's like choking the air up. The girls are still in grandma's house. In fact, we're supposed to pick them up tomorrow. They're trying to get something fixed in the tank area, so they've like brought packs and packs of tires and cement, so they want to walk in the tank area. And because of that, we're not going to have water for like 2 to 3 days because they will need it to dry, so they don't want to pump water and they have water pour on it. So they sent a message saying that there's going to be no water for 2 to 3 days. I don't know how people are supposed to cope. We have a tank downstairs to fetch water from, but then we live upstairs, so even though we have storage, we don't have as much storage that I think can last us for 2 to 3 days. So it's just, I don't understand if people have complained about it, but the way I'm saying it, I think it's inevitable. It's something that they have to do because some people are experiencing like a leakage. So we're like, instead of picking the girls up tomorrow and then all of us are struggling for water and all that nonsense, why not just leave them with grandma till Friday? So we're picking the girls up on Friday instead. So yeah, I don't know, I've called grandma this morning anyway and she's fine with it. So yeah, I have longer time to enjoy myself. And the good thing, like usually before, when it's just me at home and I didn't have this second lady that works for me, I will wake up in the morning, I want to clean my house because I want my house to be clean. Like it's something that I cannot even negotiate. So I need to clean my house outdoors, and I'll just be just so picky about these little things, and it will take up so much time and energy. But now that this lady works for me, she resumes by 11 a.m. She'll come, she'll sweep, she'll mop, she'll dust. Any plates we use for the day, she'll wash. I practically do not cook. Maybe I just want food, but I will not cook. I will not be cooking nada. So she would like do dishes and just basically just not be my nanny, personal nanny. And when I post stuff like this, I kind of feel bad because I'm trying to express how happy I am, but then I know that a lot of mothers are like, oh my god, I wish my mom was alive, or I wish my mom lived close to me. And I get a lot of messages. People say, oh, you're so lucky you have your mom alive, or you're so lucky your mom lives so close to you, and I'm so grateful. I do not take it for granted at all. I am extremely grateful. When you take this break, you don't know how refreshing it is. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing. I mean, it's one thing to have help in your house where they are attending to the children, doing this, doing that, but for me, because I'm still present, I'm still very, very much present in everything that is going on, whether I have a help or nanny or whatever. So now them just being completely away from me and being with my mom, who I trust so much with them, it's just like somebody has just carried a whole, like an iron bar has just been lifted off my chest or my shoulders. Like it feels so good. When we went to the area that I grew up in, I really wanted to go into the house. After we passed, I was like, you know what, I would have loved to go into the compound or into the house. And my husband was like, for what? Like, why would you go in? And I was just thinking, like, if I had maybe a content creator like myself, the person would have just gingered and been like, yes, we should do this, like we should do this. But my husband didn't get it. Later he was like, yeah, that's true. I'm like, I think that's what sets out some creators from some creators, because some are willing to do some extra things. It would have been fun for me, even if, I mean, first of all, we don't know if someone is occupying the flat. Secondly, even if someone's occupying the flat, I know it's weird, especially as a Nigerian. I mean, if someone knocks on my door today and says, oh, I grew up here, please, I would like to just look around the house, it will be a bit weird for me. But I feel at the end of the day, if I'm given enough time to think about it, I might just allow it, you know. But it just seemed like something fun that I would have loved to do. And my husband was like, you know, initially he was like, why would you want to do that? But then later he's like, yeah, that's true. It wouldn't have been a bad idea anyway. It's been so long. It's been way over 10-15 years, because even the building itself has changed so much. That building wasn't that color. The building was brown. It had this nice texture, like small stones, like they just glued small stones together. It was brown, so it just looks so different now and so old. Yeah, but it was good going there. I found this really cute purse that I've had for a while, and I have a bunch of well, not a bunch, but I have a few makeup items to give the lady that works for me, because I know she wears makeup, but I don't see her wear makeup that often, and I'm sure this will be so helpful to her. I have this eyeshadow, a Revlon eyeshadow. I have a Zaron blush. I have a Zaron cream to powder foundation. I'm sure she's going to like. I have a bunch of lip glosses that I haven't even used. And then I have I have two NYX lip glosses. These are like colored lip glosses. They are butter glosses that I haven't even opened, and I don't think I'll use them. Then I have a sleek lip stain. I have a classic lip stain, a couple of lipsticks, a Tara eyeshadow, just a bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to put them into this bag for her and give them to her tomorrow. Actually, I'm giving them to her before she left the house today, but when she was going, I was watching Family Feud, so I just remained there. But I'm really happy that I've been able to clear out this place and clean my drawers, because they really needed help. I really needed to do that. So even if I don't achieve anything before my children come back, this one is a big achievement.
Several days later.
The Abang girls are back. The Abang squad is back. See this one's mouth. Why didn't you clean your mouth when you woke up this morning? Oh yeah, go to the bathroom, go and clean your mouth. See. Clean your mouth on your mouth. Go to your wash hand basin in the bathroom, go and clean your mouth. Okay? My children are back. Somebody should remind me how to be a mother.
Collect your phone for me.
It's not your phone now. Use your tablet. You have tablet, right? So use your tablet. How are you? How are you, sir?
Fine.
It's fine. Or I'm fine. I kiss mama. Nice girl. How was grandma's house?
Fine.
Did you enjoy it? Show us your nails. Show us your nails. No, show me your nails. You say, your nail polish has cleaned. Show me your toes. Let's look at the tiny toes.
And see your toes is white.
My toenails are white, yeah. I need to go and do my feet.
Is it red or blue?
White. I'm going to use white again. And again and again and again and again and again and again. Don't you like white? Should I have a white nail polish?
Yes.
Okay. You like to use white, right? Okay. Okay.
And my nails too.
Your fingernails too. You have to use white on your fingernails too. Have you cleaned it? Wow, good job, Elle. Good job. How was grandma's house?
Fine.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I was eating snacks. I took biscuits, chewing gum, and another biscuit. And I took Bible and a paper. And I rest.
You rested? Wow.
And I sleep.
Wow, because you do so much work here, right?
Yeah.
You work so hard. You work your butt off, right, Elle?
Yeah.
You're so hardworking when you're in the house. You know, you cook for us, you clean for us, you take care of your children. So many things that you do, right? So you have to go to grandma's house to go and rest. Wow. Wow, Elmo.
It's good.
It's gone. No, it's good.
It's gone.
I have to go and buy some things. Going to buy some groceries.
Buy playhouse.
No, there's a playhouse where I'm going to.
They buy a toy that is small.
Maybe carpenter will come and make playhouse for you because this playhouse, your room is not big enough. Your room was big enough now. So carpenter should come and make
big now.
Playhouse for you. It's not big enough.
Then how about the tree house?
Tree house. Where will you put it? Where is the tree? Is it inside this bush? The banana tree or what?
No. I need this. It's a playhouse.
In the playhouse.
Yes, that is bigger. The whole room is big.
When we go to a bigger house, we'll buy a playhouse.
And you can carry my playhouse.
Yes. Mama, stop! Mama, you are enjoying me for Christ's sake. I'll slap you now. You know that I'm tired already. Like, for the last couple of days, I just wake up whenever I want, walk around the house, buy food. This one is angry. So I bought 2 tablets. Turns out one of them has a factory error, and that one is still with the people that I bought it from. It's so annoying. And then the one that I bought that Victoria is using, they took it to their grandma's house. Turns out Ella stepped on it, then Victoria stepped on it, then it fell down grandma's staircase. So Victoria can't even use it. This thing is not up to a month. It's not up to a month they've been using it. So that's where we are at. It's really a regret purchase for me because it wasn't like I bought it when it was convenient. I was like, the girls are, they are bored, and Mama Grace had her phone. So I was like, you know what, let me just get them something that they can use to keep themselves busy. And then I brought it. Ella's one wasn't downloading stuff from Play Store because obviously had a Play Protect issue, which I've taken back to them. They haven't told me when they're going to replace it or give me my money. So I'm going to their shop. I won't even tell them. But before I leave their shop, I'll make sure I either leave with a replacement or leave with my money, because I don't know why it's been almost 2 weeks since they've gotten it back. So that's Victoria. She can't use her tablet. Vicky, your tablet is not working, right?
Island place.
It's not working, right?
Just me.
I see. There's so many things I buy for these children that I end up regretting. I bought them scooters. Everybody was like, scooter. Where is the scooter? The scooter has been. Now you want phone? We said scooter. I bought scooter.
Tell what it is.
Money I used to do something else. The scooter they packed in their room since. Now she wants phone like the one on Barbie Dream House. I mean, Barbie, what are they talking about? To be honest, I'm just like.
Well, just make sure you don't tell Marla.
Having children is expensive, but then when you have to make choices like this, where at the end of the day, it's like you start regretting it. They either spoil these things very quickly, or they don't use them as much as we expect them to. It's annoying. For who will adopt me. Anybody that wants to adopt a big child, we sabi walk, sabi clean, sabi cook, come and adopt me, because Lagos is stressful. Guys, I'm tired, man. Buying things in Lagos.
Attention.
See how she's shining her teeth. What?
I can't see.
Let me carry it. Oh, boom. That is so big. That is so big. Now come down. Ah, go. I need to see my kitchen. This kitchen is so
Monday.
Every
match.
Hey.
Every May do.
Hey.
Do not forget setting.
Hey.
October, December. See.
Yeah.
January match.
Hey.
Every May juice.
Hey.
Do not forget setting.
Hey.
October, December.
Hey. vlog for me. Come on, end it for me.
Subscribe me.
Subscribe. What else?
Subscribe me.
You won't say this. What's this? Thumbs up. Good job, Asa. Whoa. Yeah, bye. Alright, come on, close the camera. That was your favorite. Whoa.